Good afternoon. Here is my new moon crystal grid. And of course, I incorporated obsidian for our crystal of the week and a couple of different types of obsidian, some other crystals that correspond with the new moon and various deities that correspond with the new moon, and some crystals of transformation. And this could also be used as a protection grid as well. I'm going to go through each one of the crystals and talk a little bit about them. Hopefully this is informative, and maybe you have some of these crystals at home and you can set them up tonight for the dark moon and in preparation for the new moon tomorrow night. So of course we'll start with our obsidian, the crystal of the week, my large obsidian ball. It's a stone without boundaries or limitations, and like we said earlier, this stone works extremely fast and with great power. Its truth-enhancing reflective qualities are almost merciless in exposing your flaws and your weaknesses. Nothing can be hidden from obsidian. It urges you to grow and lend solid support to others while you work towards your goals. And it can bring unpleasant truths to the surface to help you examine them, to grow from them, and to bring in love and acceptance, which is very much about this new moon in Pisces energy. Obsidian provides deep soul healing. It can facilitate going back into the past and healing old emotions or trauma that's still there and existing in your present, so you can go forward with a whole new state of being, a whole new perception. I put this little smoky quartz here. We've got it up there. Smoky quartz is a stone that also aids you in transmutation of negative energies. So that will work well with the powerful cleansing effects of the obsidian. While the obsidian is cleansing your auric field, the smoky quartz can transmute that energy into positivity. So again, more growth and transformational energy towards the positive. And then we'll start at the bottom here. We have Labradorite. And again, Labradorite, we've gone over before for our crystal of the week. Labradorite is a perfect new moon stone, because that aligns nicely with the divine feminine and the dark moon and all the dark moon goddesses. It's supportive of new beginnings, transformation, and the setting of your intentions. This blue moonstone loves to bathe in the energy of the dark moon. So wear it during your rituals, use it in your rituals. It helps you amplify any intentions as you connect with the divine mysteries of the cosmos. And of course, we know that Labradorite is a stone of Pisces as well. And fabulous with helping you with any intuitive work that you're doing, any kind of rituals to enhance your psychic abilities and such. Okay, next we have Hematite around the edges. I'll go over that later. But right here we have Snowflake Obsidian. Let me adjust the camera here for you, since I have such a little piece, so you can see it well. Snowflake Obsidian helps you find the benefits in your emotional challenges. So again, when you're doing your shadow work with the obsidian and such, it's a useful catalyst to uncover how these emotions are triggering you and allow you to heal them and change. Snowflake Obsidian helps you also get in touch with the world of soul. So this is really good for this Pisces energy right now with this moon. It helps you communicate with lost loved ones. It helps you attune you to forgotten events of the past. So going into your past life and recalling those events and seeing how they can perhaps relate to some repeating patterns that you have in this lifetime. This stone helps you to note any thought patterns that are really perseverative and that you're having difficulties with of a negative nature that need to be altered or crystallized, and ideas that just need to be completely shattered, like the lava glass. It'll do that for you. Snowflake Obsidian helps you connect with anything in the natural world that's going to offer you guidance. It's great for also using with any kind of animal totems. And this stone can help you become more sensitive to the subtle flow and movement of the energy in your environment. Snowflake Obsidian can also open new pathways for this new moon, new pathways of spiritual thought and connection. The white flecks in the stone, you can see right there, they're like a grayish white, help you to emphasize the enlightening nature that it generates when you set the correct intention. So this is great for setting your intentions tonight, this evening as well. This stone will demonstrate that within your own consciousness, in that Pisces watery nature, is the opportunity for huge realizations and epiphanies. This crystal works to help release you from your own inner limitations that restrict you from going down that beautiful new life path that you're meant for. And then we have up top here the Mahogany Obsidian. Mahogany Obsidian works to eliminate any kind of hesitation that you have that's weighing you down and affecting your decision making and your judgment of yourself. Hugely protective stone. It's also perfect for people who feel vulnerable to psychic or energy attack. Mahogany Obsidian is often used to remove any kind of energy cords or anything that's like sapping energy, anything that's violating your boundaries, anyone that's trying to violate your boundaries within the realm of psychic attack. And even sometimes those who don't tend to want to be violating your energies or being negative, but they just might inadvertently have some issues that are going on in their own life that affect you negatively if you're any kind of an empath. This also strengthens the aura and protects it against repeating problems. It's wonderful at grounding and protection. It gives you strength, it relieves tension, and it helps you to simulate all types of new growth and beginnings. Next, we have here in the center the Black Moonstone. That's perfect for this new moon energy. It's a stone of Hecate, one of the deities that you often work with the new moon. If you're drawn to dark or black moonstone, you may have some deeper emotions that are buried within you that may wish to surface, which, as we know, our obsidian really helps with that too. This is very much a stone of the dark goddess. Black moonstone has an amazing energy. It brings in grandmother moon goddess energy and connects you with the maiden and mother energy, which is protecting and nurturing. It's a nice blend. It's a great protector and spirit guide when you're spirit walking, or when you work with it in sync with the moon's cycle. It helps you to cut through your layers, shedding light on the thoughts and patterns that you need to let go of in order to pave your beautiful pathway to great new beginnings. This has a gentle, protective, and grounding energy that makes it a little bit different than your typical types of moonstone that you often see, the white moonstone. Black moonstone is the perfect mineral for using on the dark side of the moon right now, to work with these dark goddess energies within your own workings in your personal life. Okay, next we have this little guy here below the moonstone. This is Black Tiger's Eye. Really cool little stone. You can see like the little brown flecks, but a little bit different than your typical tiger's eye. It looks like a tiger's eye by the reflection of light, and it's revered as an all-eyed eye and is known as a very strong power stone that will help you enhance your insight. So that's going to help you see in that dark energy of the dark moon. It gives you the power to see essence of all things, to see any evil and anything that you need to be looking out for, and helps you to bring about great success, and it protects you along that path as well. And then we have these little pieces here. These are little pieces of hematite. Hematite has been known as a stone of great healing power, and it serves as a protective cloak. It's also known as the iron rose for a long time. It's left a huge impression on the people that, magical folks and such. This stone was worn by magical folks to protect against curses or dangerous spells. And this stone was considered to be an early form of a mirror, thanks to its reflective sheen, just like our obsidian. This stone also is celebrated for balancing out your yin and yang energies, and it can help you balance both the spiritual and physical nervous system and merge them into a beautiful alignment. Hematite has the same luster and vibe as a midnight sky, littered with stars. Maybe even you can see it on a night when the planet Mars is glinting. I really like that description. I found that somewhere. I didn't make that up myself. Okay, what are we on to next? Oh, yes. We have black onyx here. Black onyx is another powerful protection stone. It absorbs and transforms negative energy and helps prevent the drain of your personal energy again. Because it helps to hold physical memories, black onyx can be useful in healing old wounds or past life issues. Again, so you can remove those and start setting your new intentions for your new beginnings. It also symbolizes initiation and change in certain Native American traditions. And it inspires feelings of personal power that come from you being able to face those fears and those shadows. The onyx is a mysterious crystal which guides you on your spiritual path. So it brings you hope in the light, and hope and light in the tunnel of darkness. So perfect for these dark moon energies as well. Grab your crystals and fall into the void of the dark and mysterious. And this is a place where your inner self reflects who you really are, not what society expects, or maybe how you project yourself out into the world as well. All your filters can be stripped away and you can see the inner depths of your soul. Onyx is really great for shamanic journeying. It takes you first into the darkness and then guides you towards the light. So that's another perfect crystal for this new moon. And also goes nicely with obsidian, and onyx does look very similar to obsidian as well. And let's see, I believe that's all. This is another piece of obsidian that I have here too. And it looks, if you turn it around, kind of looks like a little bit of an arrowhead, which they often used years ago. The Native Americans would use it, and today it's also used in medicine. They use it as a precision cutting tool for certain things. They use the obsidian to cut, which is pretty neat. So I think that's it. I do have my little snake here. Snakes symbolize transformation, and that's perfect for the new moon as well, because you're shedding that old skin, you're shedding the past, you're shedding the things that you no longer need. So you're able to grow and to expand and to materialize those intentions that you're setting for the new moon, those manifestations that you want. This new moon is very dreamy. It's very like dreaming the impossible, all those dreams that you've had since you were little, and taking those dreams and making them into a reality. So creating lists, putting lists out there, getting those intentions set down in stone, and almost starting to live them before they've even happened. So this is a really powerful new moon, and hopefully these crystals, if you have any of them and you want to set them up in a grid or use them for your ritual or carry them around with you for the next few days, hopefully they'll help you. And of course, obsidian, crystal of the week. Perfect. Hope everyone enjoyed this. Hope it was helpful, and have a lovely new moon and a lovely weekend.